Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Mode Series video today. We have another shot at trying to win our first Southeastern Conference championship. Today, we face off against the number 4 ranked team in the nation, the Ole Miss Rebels, in the Southeastern Conference Championship. This Kentucky Wildcats team had a perfect season, 12-0. We're number 1 in the nation. We went undefeated in the conference. Now, Ole Miss had a perfect season in the SEC. They went 8-0. They did lose one game on the year, finishing with the record 11-1. But one of these teams is going to face our first loss in the conference. The other team is going to go undefeated and win the Southeastern Conference Championship. So here we are. It's our 4th year in this dynasty. The only thing, a couple things we have left to accomplish is, number 1, win a Southeastern Conference Championship. Number 2, have a Heisman player. We have not had a player win Heisman. We have not won the Southeastern Conference Championship yet. We played it in year 1. We lost to Alabama by like a 68-yard field goal. I'll never forget that. But we got this. We got to play good focused football today. That's the only way we're going to beat this Ole Miss Rebels team. I mean, you take a look at this team. They're really good. 89 overall, 89 offense, 90 defense. We have 93 overall, 92 offense, and 94 defense. And our team has played fantastic lately. That game against Louisville last week looked like the best our defense has looked all year. We absolutely dominated in the Governor's Cup in the regular season finale, and we're looking to continue the perfect season by winning the Southeastern Conference Championship and going on to win the national championship game. In order to do that, we need our star defensive tackle, Gadsden, to dominate, and our backup left end is going to step in as our second defensive tackle today, a starting defensive tackle, because we lost our superstar, Kyle Kendricks. Kyle Kendricks, our recruit from Lexington, Kentucky, dislocated his elbow. He's out 8 more weeks. He'll miss the rest of the year. So we need Gadsden and the new starting defensive tackle. It could be risky. It might not work out. We may have to change it fast. We might have to change it fast, but Tim Rooks, our backup right end, is going to be playing as the starting defensive tackle. He's got great stats, good awareness, good block shedding. I think he's going to do just fine. And now that the matchup preview is over, I'm going to move on to the top stories. Take a look at the projected college football playoff bracket if the season ended today, and then of course we're going to take a look at the Heisman watch to see if Trayvon Drayton might have moved into the number 1 or number 2 spot. He had a great game, so did Brian Robinson as well. We'll see how it actually shaped up after last week. And I will have timestamps for you all just like always, so feel free to go ahead and jump ahead if you want to. I also have the game start timestamp at the bottom of the screen during this portion of the video if you want to just dive straight into the game. And if you all get some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go today. It really helps the channel and helps this series continue. Subscribe for more, and there is plenty more sports game content you can tune into with new videos every day on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. Now, starting with the top story, of course, they're all going to be talking about big conference championship games this week. At the end of the last episode, I showed you all of the conference championships going on, but for the big 3, it is going to be Ole Miss versus Kentucky, the number 4 team in the nation versus number 1. I say the big 3 because the Big 12 has had a great year. Utah is number 8, Colorado is number 6. So Big 12 is ahead of the ACC this year. So that's going to be a big time matchup there for Utah and Colorado. And then here in the Big 10, number 3 Iowa versus number 5 Oregon. Look at the SEC and Big 10 championships. These games are going to be electric. And here is your final look at the top 25 before the conference championships matchup. Kentucky, number 1, Pittsburgh, Iowa, Ole Miss, Oregon, Colorado, Virginia Tech, Utah, Michigan, Arkansas State, Georgia, and Tulane. Georgia still has a chance to make the college football playoffs. I actually do not think they're going to make it. We'll see how it shapes up. But it also could work out that we have to play Georgia very early on in the college football playoffs, because if they do get an 11th seed, oh, that would be tough. I hope they don't get it. Let's hope Georgia moves out. And the final look at the conference standings: Kentucky number 1, Ole Miss number 2, and Georgia number 3. And here's basically the final Heisman watch week. So technically, Drayton could dominate in the conference championship, and it will count for the Heisman in this game. So it's still possible we win it. Probably not. They love quarterbacks for Heisman in this game, but it's awesome. We have 2 players on the list, Trayvon Drayton, the superstar running back, and Brian Robinson. And Trayvon Drayton had a great year. I mean, he had a lot of wear and tear and wasn't able to take as many snaps as we would have liked. But yeah, I still think he has a shot if he scores 10 touchdowns today against that 90 overall Ole Miss defense. And if the season ended today, this would be the 2027 college football playoff projections here for the bracket. Kentucky, the projected winner, highest seed, projected conference winner at the highest seed. Then Pittsburgh, Oregon, and Colorado. It'd be Tulane versus Iowa, Michigan versus Utah, Georgia versus Ole Miss, Arkansas State versus Virginia Tech. If it actually works out this way, this would be great because we wouldn't have to play Georgia until the national championship game if they made it. That would be an awesome national championship game. Kentucky versus Georgia, that would be electric. And now it's time for this Kentucky Wildcats team led by head coach Ryan Gamer to win our first Southeastern Conference championship. We're going to run the ball all over them. We're going to play smart, not turn over the football ourselves, and we're going to force a lot of turnovers there for the Ole Miss Rebels. Number 1 team versus number 4 team. Both teams undefeated in the conference. This is going to be absolutely electric. With a home team, we're going all blue. We played great in the all blue last week. Let's go all blue for Kentucky here. And let's see what they're going to be wearing. All white. Let's give them a little bit of color. Maybe gray pants. That works. Maybe a red helmet. No, let's give navy helmet. Wish they had navy pants, you know? I think that's going to be just fine. We'll go with that. And make sure the playbook is set. Playbook is set. Southeastern Conference Championship. We're back. We're here in year 1. We lost. We're back in year 4. It's time to finally win it. Come on.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. 2 teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
If we win, we lock in a first-round bye in the college football playoffs as well. A lot at stake here. If we lose, well, we're going to be playing in the first round.
The kickoff team is out there, and
we get the ball first. I'd rather kick, but let's take it and score.
On the line right now.
Love to hear the We Are UK chants here in the Southeastern Conference Championship game.
Takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy.
Did you see their yards average per game?
It's almost
what?
Say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means
that's all Trayvon Drayton having great speed there, speed burst. But what was Rodriguez doing, our offensive line?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Wide open.
Here on second down.
Got to be quick throws today. They have a great defensive line against the pass.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
They have great speed, great coverage. Honestly, they have great everything. And their offense is insane.
Down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes.
Get that power O going. Let's win that Heisman, Drayton.
Like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe
not much we can do there.
Maybe throw the ball downfield.
They've done their scouting. They know how to stop us. You stop the power O, you win. I mean, they're not going to win, but
job by this defense on
in
the
theory.
Down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here.
I mean, Steven is feeling ready, is he not?
That's a big game.
He is fired up.
It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That was great accuracy.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here.
What is our team doing right now?
And it'll be smothered right at
I
the
guess they're
line.
nervous?
No gain.
I mean,
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits.
like a play action here, but they have to block.
Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
I tried to get that to Dan Honeycutt, who was open. It was a dangerous throw, but Stephen Bullock lives dangerously at the quarterback position. That might be a touchdown to the freshman on the outside, Guerrero. That's a touchdown. The freshman on the big stage! Southeastern Conference Championship. What a touchdown.
Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense
Come on.
points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
That was beautiful. You don't see me throw it deep too much. We haven't thrown it deep a lot this year. We're just a run-heavy team, but what a play right there. What a throw by Steven as well. His accuracy, ever since that game he got benched, and we had that great comeback with our backup, Ajayi. Our quarterback here, Stephen Bullock, has been fired up because he knows if he throws a pick, he's out of the game. That is still his deal with the quarterback coach, Jerry, and head coach, Ryan Gamer. That has not changed.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
Whether it's the national championship game or whatever it is, Southeastern Conference championship game, playoff game, he will be benched with the interception if it's his fault.
Down the impact players are just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays.
Let's show a cover 2, run cover 3. Let's just stick to the basics. This is what we do well.
Two good teams with great individual players.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Good play. Was that Gadsden who came and made that play? I think so. Watch number 71. Wait, why is he not in the game? Okay.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Quick throw over the middle.
He had 2 receivers open. What a catch. We have, hold on. Something's going on here with the depth chart because Egg Bowl is not supposed to be in there. So I got to see what's going on here. Rooks? Oh, I bet it's down here. So he's in. I bet it's like the rushing defensive tackle. Yeah, that's it. So we're going 100% with Rooks. He's 83 overall. I can't believe they don't have him in automatically. But yeah, that's what we're going to do right there.
Good enough for a first down. Move the
now watch number... Oh, he won't be in yet. Okay, it's fine. We'll get him in.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Got to wrap up, team. You got to wrap up against this Ole Miss team.
Now it's 2nd down and 7.
I'm going to put the blitz on him. Okay, he'll be in now.
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just
he may look smaller, and he is. Number 98 there.
Big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
But he's better, honestly. He's not better than Kendricks, but he's better than the other 2 backups. He's small. It's hard to call him small. He's small for a defensive tackle, though.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Yes! Was that him?
He threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Was that Rooks?
Did all he could here to wait until the last
yes!
moment, but
he did it! Too long. Speed, acceleration, intensity. Tim Rooks. We got him in year 1, I think. I'm pretty sure we recruited him in year 1. Or year 2. It was year 2 we got him. Yeah, that was year 2. This is his 3rd year. No, we recruited him year 1. He stepped in year 2. And this is right. We got him year 1. Look at that.
They can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Great start.
There's the handoff.
Tim Rooks comes in. Hard shoes to fill with Kyle Kendricks. He is an absolute beast in the middle. And he comes in, makes the play. Good cut.
Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Okay, got to make sure we limit his carries. We got to have him for the playoffs.
But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what
I'm looking at Patterson here.
And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Nope, easy run.
He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progression.
I'm nervous. I'll be honest with you all. I want to win this so bad.
By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did.
Got to do QB sneak. Unless you're playing Mississippi State, you should always go a QB sneak here. But apparently, Mississippi State stopped us 3 times in a row. So yeah, that was the only team to ever stop it. So watch out for them. I think it was Mississippi State. I'm still shocked by it. I'm going to hit him with the play action.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to pass this time.
Oh, no. It's because I turned into him and cut up. If not, that's going to be picked off.
And now it's second down. And here comes play number 6.
Why did I throw that?
Toss play, running right. Tackled way behind the line.
Chris Stacy, what are you doing? What is our entire lead blocking doing there? Okay. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, team?
He just has great instincts. That time,
wait, Guerrero might be open for a touchdown again.
Freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the
I panicked. Dan Honeycutt was open.
That's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make
I saw the blitz and saw the line break down, but I should have stayed in the pocket. I had a little bit more time. If I got outside, I was going to get sacked no matter what. I don't know what I was doing. I panicked. The speed of this game is just so fast, right? It shows just really how hard it would be in real life because you have no time in this game, just like you would not have time in real life.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far.
Get a good bounce or that. We got to get our new punter next year. We really need a new punter.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive,
defense, do what you do best. Come on.
Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline.
So here's what happened there. You might be, why are you Rhodes? Well, I wasn't trying to be. I was trying to make moves on the line, but sometimes if you move the right stick at the right time or the wrong time, it switches you to the near, like switches to a safety or cornerback. It switched me to Rhodes. I didn't realize it switched me, and yeah, there's not much we could do there. I was just trying to do defensive line moves, and it switched me. Because the right stick, when they get close to pass it, it will switch you. It's the switch stick, I think is what it's called.
Here's the point after attempt.
Haven't had that happen to me in a while, though.
And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball.
All right, shake it off. Frustrating, yeah, but you can't do anything to change it, right?
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky.
I think we're gonna have to do gun run against them.
Last possession, they were forced to
you could tell they watch film and they want to stop the power roll.
Play of the drive now from the 25. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
They've got such a good team.
You don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here.
That was all Stephen Bullock. Stephen Bullock, you could see, was like looking the defender off there, and they double teamed the outside route, which is who we could have thrown it to, waited, and then took off running. That was a perfect play by the senior, not senior, sophomore.
Right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere
That's
to
a
go.
touchdown.
How about the defensive
If
line?
Rodriguez
They
blocks
needed
there
all the
with Chris
blocks up
Stacy in
front,
front, that's a
freeing those
touchdown.
linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
You can't miss that block. I mean, we've got to showcase this so y'all could see just how bad this was. I know you all saw this. Sorry you have to see it again. You have to be kidding me. That's a touchdown. Chris Stacy is going to crush their safety. Rodriguez blocks for a second. That is a touchdown. That is painful. That is so painful. I'm going to pause video, take a screenshot, and we've got to do better at this lead blocking. You know, it's like sometimes just the lead blockers, the fullbacks, you know, this is a blocking tight end, and Chris Stacy is a converted offensive lineman who is really good at the fullback position, a really high attribute-wise lead blocker, and blocker in general with great abilities. It's just 81 missed the block there, and that was a touchdown. Got to do better. It's as simple as that. If you want to win conference championships, you got to block.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete
Look
to
at
the running
Patterson go.
back.
Good cut. Great play by their defense there. Like they are very good. They're very fast.
What the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but
They
they
move
avoid
quick to the
disaster
ball.
by at
They don't
least
mess
getting a
around.
few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Okay, I like
So the
Sanders
offense
here or
getting set. This is
Dugans.
not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
That's perfect.
First down,
Read that
finds
was
the
zone,
receiver,
right?
worked his way
Read
wide
that was
open.
zone. Knew that was going to be open in the seam there. Beautiful.
It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming
gotta
down
run
with
this.
a big play.
We have a... Yeah, we do.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Try to run
Not a
it up
huge
the
fan with
middle,
Patterson
but
in there, but
nothing.
that's that formation, a passing formation he's going to be in.
Surrounding the runner and preventing that play from
Okay,
being
so I'm
bounced
going to go
the
back to the
outside.
power O and run weak side. I think they're so good at outside contain. I'm going to try to run inside them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
That might be the way.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for.
And now I'm going to do a gun run. I'm at least going to line up in my favorite
The
gun
back
run.
gets a lot of the attention here.
Trips
He's a good
left.
back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's a
That's it.
handoff. And he picks up the first down.
Okay,
before
now
they
we
get
hit
to
him with the
ground.
play action.
Was a
Now
nice
we
job up front by the
pretend
offensive
like we're
line.
doing that same run. We hit him with the touchdown pass to Sanders.
He's able to get downfield for the first down.
Kentucky
Don't force
getting
it.
set with
It's
a
not
first
open.
And 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming.
Yeah. I just threw that to RB, hoping that he was going to throw that into the ground, and he did.
Well, it's
Great
pretty simple.
coverage.
The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that
Great team we're
incompletion.
playing against. They are stacked in every single position. You notice I didn't call out this team at all at the beginning.
Down and 10.
Nothing to call out here. They are stacked. They've got so much speed.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat.
I tried to run a little trick
I like how
play.
this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field.
Not a
And
good
that's the
idea
key
at
in
that
putting
time,
together a
but
good
it's all right.
defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Just can't turn over the football here. I think we go dagger smash.
And very long. Can they make
And
it 3 for 3
if
on
Honeycutt's
third
not
down conversion
open,
this drive?
we probably just run it.
And the quarterback
He's open.
drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. They tried to
Didn't
press
throw
it
it soon
deep,
enough.
but now it brings
I've
up
got to
third
throw.
down.
If I throw that sooner, I'm
It's an
kind of like a
incompletion, but it's a nice job by the
berry
quarterback. I know it didn't
bullet,
pan
not a
out, but
bullet
most
pass,
important
but kind of a
thing is he didn't
hybrid
turn the
pass.
football over, and
That's
he
probably
didn't
a
take
touchdown,
sack.
but
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some
not an
points
easy
on
throw
the
to
board
make.
if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out.
If Ryan goes for this,
And it's good.
Ryan's no longer the head coach of Kentucky next year, even despite our success. If we go for it on 4th and 18 in a conference championship, like, Ryan's going to be fired probably before the playoffs. Yeah, now the commentator said they choose to kick it instead of go for it here. Well, I would say I don't think anybody would go for that.
And he takes
Not
this
even
for
Dan
inside
Campbell would
5.
go for that one.
And the coverage team able to bring him down.
At least I don't think. I don't know. If Dan Campbell was a head coach in college football in a conference championship game, he would probably go for everything. He'd probably go for 4th and 25.
Keep it going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
3 minutes left in the half. I'm watching the clock.
Back's got it.
Good tackle.
Tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Looked like a wrestling move. Looked like a suplex right there.
Those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That's incredible. Okay, 3rd and 3, 2 minutes left.
When they don't block the defense,
What are they gonna do?
Some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that
I'm going to
time.
run cover 1 contain. I'm going to man up. They're going to let it go to 2-minute warning.
This guy's a complete package. Not only can he
I'm still going to run a cover 1 man.
Also, he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air. It's Simmons. Bringing pressure.
Yes! Brian Robinson! He says, give me that Heisman. What else do I have to do? He says. That's like his 16th sack of the year. It's like, what else do I have to do? We're going to miss him so much. He is absolutely dominated for this Kentucky Wildcats team. I'm so proud of him. Like, what a year.
And the Rebels will have to.
I know the clock's running. I know. I want it to. I don't want to give them any time left. Minute 20 is fine. Run it back, Dan. Run it back, Dan. Run it back, Dan. Run over that punter. Why did I juke? Just run him over. Why did I not truck stick the punter? What am I doing?
Kentucky offense is back out on the field.
Should have been a touchdown. Dan Honeycutt they're going to really break that down in film study this week and just laugh so hard. They're going to be like, Dan, you afraid there? You juked about 5 yards too early against their punter. Yes.
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
That's what our defense does. They get us in good positions to win games, and Dan Honeycutt does what Dan Honeycutt does. Generational speed.
Your defense sets you up in great field position.
Take that, Ole Miss.
You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for
Come on.
being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Excuse me?
On the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Got choked on my coffee there.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Now, here's the thing. That was good play calling to switch to man there, right? Switch to man, and it worked out. Okay, come on, team. Minute left. Don't let them score. Run a cover 4.
So here we go.
Play over top.
Play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Simmons.
Good check down, honestly.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The timeout is called.
Play over top every time. Do not allow anything over top. I'm not going to back them off too much, though. That's a good play.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Over to Juke. Gets free now. They bring him down, but not before
that is pitiful.
An explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report.
That's terrible.
On film all week, the defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly.
Got to make a play. Godfrey, it's been a while.
Nice catch.
No pick, been a while. He didn't have a pick last week. He had a pick in every other game, right? Pick that.
Completion. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Okay, so I turned into him, and it seemed like he was... let's watch this so we can see when I actually turned into him with this, if we have this turned on. So what I want to see is, when did I turn into him, and was that on me or was that on him? Probably a combination of both. So he cuts in at, look at him. What is he doing? Then I turn into him there. There's nothing I could do at that point. What is he doing? Why does he cut up when the ball's thrown right there? Look. Keep in mind, when it shows up blue, that's when I'm on him. Watch. What is he doing? And then I turn into him. There's nothing I can do at that point. He's already so far out of position. This is one of the best cornerbacks in college football this year. Why is he doing this? Look, he cuts right when that ball is thrown clearly to the left like on a bullet. Don't get me wrong, it's a great throw by the quarterback. Like, we have to give the quarterback a lot of credit. He read the DB, and it should have never have worked, right? And then I turn into him. It's too late. I can't get over there. That was pitiful. I thought it was on me at first. It's good to see there that it wasn't, but that is a rare missed coverage from the superstar here for this team, Terrion Nichols. He's dominated this year. That is a big, big time mishap there.
And they'll set up with a PA2.
I don't know what he saw there. He had somebody. He had somebody helping him. I read it. Take that back to the house.
Scoop it up.
Man, that one.
That is huge.
Especially as you're trying to.
That is massive. That
halftime.
is the first kick. That's the first block kick, I believe, in this series. I finally read it.
So
I did it. Finally. It is about time, right?
Can get his top and preserve that momentum.
What a crazy first half. I mean, this is insane. And let's try to score again. Why not?
The Kentucky offense back out there. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break.
Yeah, let's
and it's incomplete.
Let's just run it.
Down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, let's just run it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Honestly, I think we have a better chance to win running it. I'm going to throw it one more time.
After that running play.
This is dangerous.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep shot.
Come out.
Inside the 25.
Yes.
And a
better throw, that's a touchdown. And yes, I saw the time, everybody. You know me. Best time management in college football.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
Can't say it without laughing, but I'm about as shocked as you are all that I remembered to call a timeout there. That's incredible. That's how you get momentum. 7-point game, everybody. I will see you in the second half. That's amazing.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
There's 16 minutes left in this game.
The kickoff team out
16
there
minutes for us to win our first conference championship. Let's not hold anything back.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Whoever wants it more will win this game. Whoever plays tough, the toughest, will win this game. It's as simple as that. How bad do you want it, team? Show it. We dominated the first half on time of possession. Did you all see that? Okay, here we go.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, no.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot.
That's
here.
wide open. He's got to lob that. That is wide open. It was that's why I said, oh no. He had a couple receivers open, but that one was open for a touchdown. He needed a touch pass. He beamed it in there. He had him beat. Just lob that up over. That's probably a touchdown. Wow. I mean, I can't say I haven't made that mistake. I do that all the time, so.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Catch all
good hit.
over the middle.
Hurry up. All right. Hurry up all you want to. I'm going to man up.
To be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead,
play inside.
the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Was it a good choice to put Rooks in there? You better believe it. And he's hitting him with the gritty, too. Dylan Brooks is just having fun out here. What a game changer. He should have been in the whole year. He will be in next year at left end or one of the positions. What? He is dominating. You all notice I messed up the coverage, and the quarterback didn't have any time. I mean, that's Rooks for you. Run this back for a touchdown, Dan. Come on.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Jerry, our special teams coach, one of our special team coaches. Jerry does it all, right? But he helps out the special teams, and he gave a long talk to Dan Honeycutt. They had some good laughs on the sideline after that last play, the last punt return.
And that's a solid game before the defense.
Now, let's just run the clock, play smart, win the game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They are shutting down Drayton, though. As far as games go for our superstar running back, this is not a good game.
It's about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Try and muscle for the first down.
That's perfect.
Tackle, but only after
okay, I'm hitting him with the play action for a touchdown on a shotgun. We've ran every single time from this trips formation, I believe. So if we hit him with that trips formation, we might be able to get him on a play action right here. It might not work. It might be an interception for a touchdown, but
off the play fake, looking to throw.
Or that.
It's a sack for the defense.
Yeah, okay. Not every decision is a good decision. Sometimes it's just another bad decision.
Did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now here's the toss play.
Rodriguez has to be out. No. He has to be out of there. This is embarrassing. What? I don't know if that's from that position or what. We're going to put in Hayes Johnson. Who is our back? Is Hayes Johnson a starter? 91 overall? Yeah, he's definitely a starter. Bonucci. Bonucci's going in there as the, most likely the backup there. And let's go to fullback and make sure what Rodriguez is nowhere to be seen there. Let's put in Caesar. I mean, anybody, honestly. Actually, let's put in the freshman Rico, blocking tight end. He can't be much worse. I mean, right?
Chris, that play just didn't have much
embarrassing blocking out there from Rodriguez the entire game.
Nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense
looks like me out there blocking, but I'm not a Division I athlete.
Come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dan Honeycutt went out of bounds first. That's wide open.
Finds the receiver wide open.
Too many jukes. I got excited after the spin, and I just had to juke.
Great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
Let's see if that change worked out. Let's put in the freshman, blocking tight end freshman Rico, Jamie Rico. Already blocked better, and look, touchdown. Rodriguez, you're out.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that back.
That was great play calling that entire drive. A great throw by Stephen Bullock on third down and recognized everybody else was guarded. He was wide open across the middle. Great throw, great catch, and almost a touchdown. And then Trayvon Drayton comes in with the freshman block. Jamie Rico. Love that.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
You love when a freshman lays a big block, right? Freshman goes into the SEC championship, probably the first block of the year by the freshman, and leads to a touchdown. That's pretty good.
Positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down.
Oh, no.
Let's it go quickly.
Never mind. Oh, no. Dooley is just sitting there in the zone. Come on.
The offense will now take over at the 30.
Our secondary is unstoppable. They all have house call. Significantly improved ability to catch interceptions. Yeah, you better believe it. And they have great coverage anyways, especially zone.
Excellent field position.
Just run the ball now. Look, we took out Rodriguez, and our team is actually blocking. So let's just chew clock. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't think it is crazy. I truly don't.
That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see.
That's how you block. That's how you block. Did you see Chris just crush number 42? Let's throw a touchdown pass now.
Toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front. The offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver.
That is the best thrown ball of the year.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Clearly, Kentucky finally wants to win a championship. It's about time. It's not over yet.
Listen, speaking on behalf of
But
hold on here a second. The
booth review, that was a touchdown by 25 steps. I mean, I'm just saying.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was
1, 2, 2 feet. Actually, 25. That was a bit of an over-exaggeration. I'd say
is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
34-13. Are you kidding me? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? I am so proud of this team, everybody. So proud.
Return starts from inside the 5.
How does he hold on to that? Like, this is just pure domination. It's not over, and we just keep doing what we're doing. Who's been the game changer on defense? Well, everybody, our secondary, but Tim Rooks filling in for the superstar, Kyle Kendricks, and, well,
finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 20.
That was a safe tackle I went for. Okay.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together.
Okay, let's wake up. It's not over.
Vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call.
That's how you block right there. And look at the defender not getting I tried safe tackle there. The defender did not block me in the back when he very well could have. Well, was not expecting that whatsoever. I'm sure they weren't expecting it either. Well, okay. Did that happen?
Now they get set to kick it away.
Let's just get the ball and let's just run it and let's just be on our way. We have a 14-point lead. Let's not get carried away. Let's just run the football, get first downs, and win the game.
Has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
And just do that. I mean, that was fantastic.
Of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous
I want to change this to an inside run, yeah.
They'll feed the back again.
Beautiful.
Good enough for a first
now,
down.
we don't want Drayton hurt. That's going to be a big issue right now. Hopefully, Tremaine Stack is in there now. No. Oh, no.
Try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield.
Remember earlier when I said we can run on them? Well,
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach
wasn't
the
wrong.
end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll toss it to the right side. And you'll maybe get back to
just don't get hurt, right? That's the big thing. I don't know why he's in the game. Clearly our offensive coordinator just doesn't want him to sit, but
against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No,
that's perfect. Get down. Don't dive.
He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
What did I just do?
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now.
Well, I guess we're throwing it. I don't really want to use a timeout, so I guess we're throwing the football here. I don't agree with this whatsoever, but there's no audible to a run play, I don't believe. I can't even audible right now. I could take a delay of game, but that sounds crazy, right? Actually, I'm going to take... No, I'm not. Because we can just run it as the quarterback.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble.
Or just run it for a touchdown as quarterback.
Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
This is the last week and this week are the best our team has ever played.
The speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness.
Our defense is dominating. Our offense is dominating. We took Rodriguez out of the game. It's made us significantly better.
In on this quarterback's ability to run.
Got to remember to do that next game. Sorry, Rodriguez.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a little upset. That's fine. Can't make everybody happy, right?
Rebels offense is back out on the field.
I think I hear somebody at the door, so I'm going to pause. Be right back. So I was hoping it was the Kentucky Wildcats offering me a head coaching job. It wasn't Coach Stoops. I did not get the coach any offensive coordinator jobs or anything like that. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not the new head coach for Kentucky in real life. Well, I don't want to be the head coach, to be honest. I don't want that pressure. I just want something. It's like, oh, Ryan, did you apply? No. But what if they watch YouTube? I mean, any of you all for the Kentucky Wildcats out there on the board or something?
But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys
We ran man when I was anticipating a potential run or a screen, and it works out perfectly for me. I was not expecting that.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The pass rush closing in.
Is that Rooks again? Who is this kid?
How impressive.
Who is he? Ole Miss is shocked. Where did this kid come from, they're saying? He wasn't on film. Our secret weapon. Imagine the year he could have had.
They are not sitting back and resting on their laurels.
Well,
pressure and they come up with a sack here.
You all will know his name now. Ole Miss knows who Tim Rooks is. That's an interception for a touchdown. What was he thinking? He's so flustered right now. Our defensive line and linebackers have their quarterback so terrified. He doesn't even remember how to play football. He's looking like me out there a lot of games. Let's put in the backup. Our running back's wear and tear is way up there. He's looking like me out there. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I am the best quarterback in this video game because there's how many episodes now to prove that I'm not? 64? So, yeah, I mean, I can't make an argument against that, everybody. So, just got to say it like it is, right?
Receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
I just want to run the clock out to the end right now. Like, that's all I want to do. I just want to chew clock, and that's it. Just run the football. Like, this game is over. We did it. Defense won this game. Yes, an incredible offense, don't get me wrong. Our defense put us in position to win this game. Our defense absolutely dominated. That's what we do every single time this year. Our defense is unstoppable.
They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
I mean, they just gave up at this point.
The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I'm going to challenge it just for fun. because I don't think it was a fumble. But yeah, it wasn't. His back was completely on the ground, right? Yeah, his knees down and elbow and back. Come on, refs. Everything was down on the ground on that one. That's too funny, right? Everything was down on the ground.
Up front lined up. It's first down. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Our team is just, we are a powerhouse. Like, it's as simple as that. This team is unstoppable. And
operating in the red zone. Back's got it again.
We just get to run out the clock and celebrate an SEC championship. Isn't this crazy? But listen, when you come ready to play, you win ball games. Did you see Chris Stacy? Chris Stacy just crushed number 42 again for like the 10th time this game. Number 42 might not ever play football again a day in his life because he's going to be terrified. I would be terrified. I'd take one block by Chris Stacy. I retire. That's game, everybody. We just got to nil it now. I mean, maybe one more first down and it's over. Well, hard to get a first down when it's right there.
Quarterbacks had an outstanding day.
And we can still do it, maybe.
Big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
He'll hand it off.
He scored. Come on, Stack. That's just selfish, Stack. Stack was trying not to score, right?
The extra point is
I just can't help it, coach. I see the end zone. I got to go in there. I respect it. But also, this game could have been over.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
I love this team. This is, you know, our 4th year. This is the best team. We built a dynasty. And I don't know if we'll ever have a team this good. Next year we should be even better. But, like, this is nuts. We have talent everywhere. Our secondary, the step up from last year to this year, is just unreal.
Sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way.
Well, you might say, how did we win this game? Tim Rooks.
Big margin late in the game. And this defense,
he's been sitting on the bench this whole year. Back up right in. Hasn't had one snap. Gets 3 sacks. I mean, like, what? Like, what did you say? Like, who is this kid?
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking
and then Brian Robinson, like, it has to be terrible to play against our team. That's game. Like, it has to be terrible to face off against our defensive line and our secondary. Because you, Tim Brooks with the safety. Look at him. Out there dancing on him. He went for the strip, too. Okay, we just found our best defensive player ever.
These guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the
SEC champions, we did it.
In this sport. And
we finally did it.
We can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't even know what to say. Do you want to win or do you want to lose is all I'll say. This team answered yes in every single category right there. Look at our first SEC championship trophy. You all were a big part of that YouTube. All the great comments. All the comments helping me make better decisions as well. And just great comments, staying positive, just having fun, providing constructive feedback when it's needed, and me actually trying to listen to that feedback and get better at the game. This team we built is unstoppable. If we go on to lose, I would be shocked. Now, hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Tim Rooks, everybody. Player of the game, player of the SEC. I mean, probably will go on the rest of this year and somehow win Heisman, even though that's impossible. Like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? Well, we recruited him, but like, what? 50 points? 50 to 20? We had 210 rushing yards, held them, and we had 4 rushing touchdowns. Held them to 61 yards. We sacked them a lot, right? That's why they had low rushing yards. That's what our defensive line does. They had that big rushing touchdown. We threw for 204. They threw for 198. We intercepted them twice. We threw no interceptions. Our quarterback, after getting benched, has not thrown 1 interception. I think we made the right call. Stephen Bullock, 9 for 14. 204 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a game from the sophomore. And then rushing. Drayton does it again. Is it enough to win Heisman? Probably not. 126 yards, 2 touchdowns. But I think Tim Brooks would have won Heisman. He might win Heisman next year. We're putting him in at defensive tackle. I mean, we are. It's just as simple as that. How many sacks did he have? He had 5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 6 total tackles. He absolutely dominated. Brian Robinson had a sack and a strip fumble as well, right? Didn't he have a forced fumble? This team is unreal. He didn't have a forced fumble. Okay. Was that last game? Rhodes had an interception. Dooley had an interception. This team is just too good. I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots. We'll take a look at the road ahead. What a game. This team is just so good. Like, I'm just shocked. I never saw that game going that way. But when you have the best pass rush in college football and the best secondary in college football, it rattles a quarterback. And you all saw that right there. Their quarterback had no time to throw. We've had games like that. Every time I play Georgia, it's like that. I mean, Georgia gives me no time. I hope I never have to play them. I hope I don't have to play them this season. We'll have to play them again eventually. But I said hope we'll never have to play them. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to avoid that. It's time for recruiting, though, and this recruiting class is incredible. All we have left is to get a punter. I mean, 9 5-star, 9 4-star, 263 points, 18 total recruits. Number 2 now is Oklahoma. But yeah, we're just going after a punter, and I think we can hard sell now. We should be able to. We can. I cannot believe this punter is playing so hard to get. You know, like, why? You don't want to play for the top team in the SEC? A powerhouse? Where you really have to punt? Well, that's right. We talked about this in the last episode. He wants to punt. We don't punt. Watch, we're going to have to punt a lot next game. Remember when Caleb Williams called the punter? When they drafted the punter, the Bears? Do you remember when Caleb Williams talked to the punter and he said something like, you're not going to have to punt very much? Well, that did not play out well for Caleb Williams and that Chicago Bears team in real life, right? Like, yeah, that did not turn out too well. Please hope we don't lose a coach. And the big question for everybody I know is Heisman, and we'll advance the week and see who wins it. Here we go. Let's see the postseason rewards, everybody. Who's gonna win Heisman? Do we have any all-team players on the list? Who's the Heisman winner? I thought it happens right now. Look at this. Tim Brooks, SEC Player of the Week. I'd say Defensive Player of the Week too. Is it Heisman right now? Yeah, National Defensive Player of the Week. Let's go. He's been on the bench the whole year. That's how talented this roster is. SEC conference player, right? I can't talk right now. Now, okay, we'll find out who wins Heisman right now, right? So let's advance the week and see who wins Heisman. Come on, the awards, everybody. Who's got it? It's not going to be Drayton. 2 touchdowns I don't think was enough. I think he had to do a lot better than that. He had a great year. He won Heisman in my book. Look at this! Head Coach of the Year goes to Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. I would hope so. Let's go. What else? Brent Cobb comes in, defensive coordinator. It's his 2nd year as defensive coordinator, filling in for Andrew Parker. Wins Coordinator of the Year. Congrats to Brent Cobb. Let's go. Andrew Parker is sad he left still. Okay, Eli Holstein got it. 3,897 yards, 45 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's pretty good. They just love quarterbacks, though. I think Drayton should have won it, but they love quarterbacks. Look at this. Best defensive player has to go to Brian Robinson. 15 sacks, 29 tackles for loss. How did he not win Heisman? I feel like that's more impressive than what the quarterback did. Best defensive end, the senior is going to rack up the awards, right? What about, yeah, best running back? I would hope so. I think he got robbed. 1,600 yards, 26 touchdowns. He had to probably get 2,000. I see why he didn't win it. He needed more yards, more carries. They love quarterbacks. Best defensive back goes to Dooley instead of Terrion Nichols. I'm actually surprised on this, but Dooley dominated. 7 interceptions and 28 tackles. No touchdowns, though. What about best linebacker? Has to be, yeah. That was close. I feel like that's because Soles Jr. had more tackles than Grant Godfrey. And he got more interceptions towards the end of the year. I'm happy for Soles Jr., the junior here for Kentucky. He's dominated. He's a run-stopping, he's run-stop perfection. Is Brian Robinson going to win everything? The Lombardi Award as well? This kid is insane. And we don't get to have him anymore. We don't get to have him anymore. He's gone. It doesn't say hire staff yet, so that's good. Early National Signing Day. Can we take a look at development traits? I think we can. Maybe not. Can we? I think we can. Yes. Look at this. We can. Andre, elite development, 4-star left guard. Elite development, Lee Brock, who has platinum quick jump. He's going to be our replacement for Brian Robinson. Imagine Lee Brock and Tim Brooks on the line. Good luck. 2 elite developments already. Gerald here, 5-star impact development. I'll take it. Doug Coker, a impact middle linebacker. That's not great. 5-star. But look at this. Andy, athletic power rusher. A power rusher, might I add, with 84 speed and 88 acceleration, elite development. Oh my. Chauncey Fallen, defensive tackle run stopper, 4-star Jim with star development. Another star development, the wide receiver we actually hit on. So I was worried about not hitting on this receiver because 88 acceleration's not good. Star development could get a lot better. So good pickup. Enrique Leon, 4-star left guard, no Jim, but a star development. Got lucky. And then Sion Aloa, our future starting running back. Once Drayton and Tremaine Stack leave, elite development, 93 speed power back. He's going to be unstoppable. Zach Kalmalot, athletic power rusher, 5-star Jim, elite development. This might be the best recruiting class we've had, right? Our first normal development, but we can't complain, right? Star development here. Theo Kamara, defensive tackle, power rusher with 92 strength and good speed as well. Dante Verrett, the replacement for Sanders, is impact development. That's the same as Sanders, I think. Taylor Zintner, defensive tackle, run stopper, star development, good strength, and he is massive, 6'3", 314 pounds. This is what we were hoping to hit on. Future quarterback, it didn't work out. Impact development, 93 speed though. I don't think he's going to be a starter for this team in the future, but we took a chance and did not hit. But look at this, John Latsko, the 99 speed cornerback that we recruited late, elite development. How lucky. Max McCourty, 4-star Jim free safety, star development. Dennis Robinson, right guard, impact. That's not great for a Jim, but it's fine. And then what about the punter? We don't have yet. Yeah, the punter we don't have yet. Okay. And there's nothing we need to change there. He's going to choose Kentucky. I just can't believe he hasn't chosen us yet. No, I don't know if I want to go to the best team in the nation. I got to really think on this. I got to really think if I want to play for a national championship team. I just don't really think I want a national championship. Let's take a look at all the awards, right? Where is that? Is that here? Yeah. Heisman winner. What place did we get? Okay, we got 3rd and 4th. We'll take it. And then we'll take a look at the award winners here. Drayton and Robinson both up there for player of the year. Head coach Ryan Gamer. Best quarterback Eli Hosteen. Yeah, Stephen Bullock's not going to be on that list. We know that, right? We know that. And then look at defensive player of the year. Brian Robinson, Matthew Horn 1 and 2. Gadsden 4. The best defensive line in the league. I said that multiple times. Soles and then Grant Godfrey up there. Love to see that. Godfrey had a great year. Best defensive back. Yeah, we had a pretty good secondary. What can I say? The top 5 spots. I told you all. What a turnaround from last year having the worst secondary. Trayvon Drayton, you better believe it. Best receiver, we will have somebody on that. We don't throw enough yet. Lombardi Award, defensive lineman of the year. Yeah, all of them. And no, not golden arm. Best defensive end, you know we're going to be there. Surprisingly, no interior line on this, which is kind of insane to me. Best tight end, Sanders number 2, almost had it. Look at this. Both of our coordinators, I would hope so, assistant coach of the year. And Grant Godfrey was 3 as best linebacker. Let's go. We know he dominated. Center, nobody. Wow, that's actually shocking. What an award year for this team. Now, what about All-Americans? We kind of got robbed in All-Americans last year. And we're probably going to get robbed again. We got our running back. Love that. And that's it. That's the same thing that happened last year. Okay. So at least Drayton got on there, right? We'll take it. Trayvon Drayton on there. But yeah, I wanted to see more on there. It's the same thing last year as well. So let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket. I know many of you are wondering how did it shape up. Kentucky number 1, Oregon 2, Colorado 3, Tulane gets number 4, the highest ranked conference winner. Are you kidding me? Iowa plays Liberty, Michigan versus Pittsburgh, Utah versus Ole Miss, and Georgia versus Virginia Tech. I'm so glad Georgia is on the other side, so we'll play the winner of Pittsburgh and Michigan. Michigan is one of the teams that usually beats me in Dynasty, but I've actually the last probably 5 times in this game I played them, I played really good against them, so that's good. A few job offers just to do it for fun. We're not leaving this team, obviously. Head coach of Auburn. At least we got a head coaching offer. Like offensive coordinator. Right. Oklahoma, they lost to us. They're like, oh, let's get Ryan Gamer. Let's see if he'll join as the offensive coordinator. I mean, okay. Yeah. We'll get right on that. Let's advance the week and see if we lock in the punter and see what happens. We'll get right on that. And we still got to look at the season stats for our players as well. Pittsburgh versus Kentucky. Number 1 seed versus number 7. Not going to be an easy matchup whatsoever. That is a really good team on the other side. They went undefeated in their conference. That's going to be a tough game. What is the points per game? Okay. Very similar. Dylan Brooks is the impact player now. What a player. He just comes in and is like, I got this team. Don't you worry. Stephen Bullock did not have a great year, but we didn't throw a lot. 1,900 yards, 17 passing touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Ajayi in that one game played great, right? So let's take a look here at rushing. I mean, Drayton played great. 26 touchdowns, no fumbles, 130 yards average per game. He's my Heisman winner, honestly. Sands had a good year. Honeycutt had a good first year, had a couple punt return touchdowns as well. Dugan, Sanders, not a big passing year, but we're not a passing team. The big one you're about to see is right here. Who led us in tackles? Soles. Who led us in tackles for loss? Brian Robinson, then Matthew Horn. Sacks goes to Brian Robinson and Gadsden. Interception, Dooley, Nichols, Soles, and Godfrey. So Godfrey, wow, that's not as good as usual. That's still really good. Look at all those interceptions, everybody. That is absolutely insane, right? That is nuts. Our defense is phenomenal. What about kick return? How many kick returns? Did we have any kick return touchdowns? No. What about punt? I know we had one. Yeah, Dan Honeycutt, he got one. Let's go. Had a good year returning punts here for this team. We got to get them returning kicks, but we don't really run back kicks very often. What a year. Let's take a look at team stats and see how we matched up nationally. Number 1 offense goes to Pittsburgh. That's number 1 offense overall. Number 1 pass offense goes to Air Force. Oh, no, it's worse. Oh, we have the next to last pass offense. Good. Number 1 rushing, though. We'll take it. Points per game, we were is that number 8? Yeah, number 8. Okay, passing touchdowns, we're not going to be on there. Rushing touchdown, got to be. Yeah, number 1. That's what I thought. Now, what about defense? We have to be number 1 in everything. Number 1, least amount of yards allowed. Number 1, not number 1 against the pass. Okay. Number 1 against the rush by a long shot. Number 1 in points allowed. Love that. Or in fewest points allowed. Number 4 in sacks. In forced fumbles, we're not on there. Now, interceptions are going to be long number 1. That's right. 31. That's amazing. That is amazing. Now, what if we just look at the Southeastern Conference? Did we have the best? Not the best offense. We know that. We were 4th, or one of the worst offenses, right? Overall, we knew that. Passing, we were the worst passing offense. Rushing, we were the best rushing offense, though. Yeah, we were the best rushing offense. Love that. And then points per game, we were number 3 in the SEC. Passing touchdowns, we're not going to be on there. Rushing touchdown, we're going to be number 1. And what about defense? We had to be number 1 defense. Yeah. Number 1 defense, and definitely number 1 in interceptions. Number 1 in sacks by 5 against Georgia, and points allowed per game. This is just nuts. And with the schedule, we had to do that. We have a powerhouse, everybody. And it showed right there. It showed the entire year. What a year this was, everybody. Let's go, Kentucky Wildcats. We got 3 more games left to win our 4th national championship. And if you all got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next episode, the first round of the college football playoff against Pittsburgh. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.